Good morning. Welcome to another Saturday morning video from the Suburban Homesteader. Now, suburban homesteading was originally intended to showcase my preps for sustainable living within the suburbs of a city. This one obviously being Durban in South Africa. But like any other self-respecting prepper or tinkerer, DIY enthusiast, I always get sidetracked and get onto other things that are unrelated to sustainable living. This morning being no different, of course. Well, the burning question on your mind must be, what sort of trouble are we looking for today? Well, here it is. The plan today is to take this Dremmel workstation, and just for the record, I am not sponsored in any way by Dremmel. All of these have been purchased by me in my own private capacity, but the Dremmel workstation is quite nice, so I'm going to use this one. So we're going to take this Dremmel workstation using this Proxen micro compound table. Once again, I am not sponsored by Proxen in any way. We're going to use this Dremmel rotary tool. My intention is to then convert this Dremmel workstation into a mini milling machine. So my plan here is to use a rack and pinion and then a worm gear, and these were very graciously made for me at zero charge by Trevor from Graft Gears in Westmead in Pinetown. So Trevor, big up to you, Graft Gears. You can contact them. They do all sorts of gear cutting, up to I think over a meter in size. Bevel gears, all taps. So Trevor has made these up for me at zero charge. Now I don't know whether I'm more excited about this project or whether Trevor's more excited about this project, but thank you, Trevor, for making these up for me at no charge whatsoever. So let's see how we do with this. What I'm going to do here now is remove this part of the housing from the attachment. So I've stripped it and just pushed it back, obviously, so that you can see what I'm doing. So all of that will come off, and then I will make a totally new housing to fit on there. Right, so the aluminium has been cut, some of it drilled. I made the age-old mistake of not reversing the tap to break the chips, and as you can see there, the tip of the tap which is broken off. So I've got to wait with that, and then tomorrow go and get another 3mm tap, then drill and tap. Okay, so I've got to this stage. As you can see, we've got these pieces drilled and tapped. I've got the gear in there. Now I'm busy drilling and tapping holes. Here's the new tap which I bought. This tap came with some instructions. They say for aluminium, use a bit of beeswax. So using a bit of beeswax, and of course tapping the correct way so that you don't break the tap is that you cut in about 2 or 3 turns and then just reverse it so it breaks the chips. Cut in, reverse, a couple of threads, reverse, a couple of threads again, reverse. So you can see the holes have been much more successful this time around, and the taps are quite expensive as well, so save yourself quite a bit of money there. I need to drill a 16mm hole in there, and I don't have a 16mm bit. Now, have you ever seen a 16mm hole being drilled in aluminium using a spade bit meant for wood? Well, I'm going to show you just now. Drilling a 16mm hole in aluminium using a 16mm spade bit meant for wood. The trick of this, use lots of cutting fluid and take smaller cuts. So here goes. There you have it. Nice, neat 16mm hole. You can see that's nice and clean. And the bit still looks good as well. Right, the head assembly is starting to look good. I've had the holes drilled there and there. It's just put on temporarily, and then you can see the slot in there. Let's bring it closer. That part of the slot was much smaller, so we had it machined down a little bit bigger. That basically is going to be a nut that's going to go in the side, just so that when we bring the head down, or the milling head down, we can then lock it in place. Okay, so the gear's in. It's going up and down quite nicely. Just got to secure all of that. It has the tendency, when fitted on there, to fall. So I'm gonna have to put in maybe like a very soft spring to prevent it from doing that. Yeah, so we move on to the next part. Here we go, the moment I've been waiting for. So it's all hooked up, put onto the Dremmel workstation. There you can see a little lock nut on the side, so that when we adjust this up and down, it holds it in position. Adjustment up and down, the Dremel tool on there. I've got a 3mm end mill that I've hooked on there, and let's give it a whack and see how it does.